All right, perfect. Welcome to the first episode, I guess technically first episode, of the CJFilms podcast, where we are talking about up-to-date movies and news and, whatever comes out of cinema, I guess.
Yes, sir.
We have quite a bit to talk about this episode. Starting off, we got quite a bit because, granted, the summer's coming up, so we got a bunch of good summer movies still to come.
Oh, indeed.
And quite a bit of just movies to come out throughout the rest of the year. I guess we'll start it off. If this is the first episode you go into on our channel, I am Cooper. This is John.
What's up? What's up?
We both love movies and shows and pretty much cinema. So we started a podcast where we can discuss weekly about our favorite films and drama.
Yep.
Pretty much, I guess we'll start out with what are your thoughts so far with what movies have come out this year so far?
So far, I mean, they're pretty good. I still want to see. We are planning on seeing Warframe tomorrow, but we'll get into why it is gone. It's not in theaters no more. Well, not at our theaters, at least.
Yeah, which is kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of sucks. Mickey 17, still need to see. And there was another one with Jack Quaid. I forget.
Novocaine?
Yeah, that's the one where he can't feel pain.
Yes.
Or like he could feel it, but he.
No, I think he's just completely numb to pain.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Some of those movies look really good. And granted, I think all of those movies went to streaming
Super fast.
super quick.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was I think it was within 2 weeks or it was within a month. Novocaine and Mickey 17 both hit Prime, which I don't really have an issue with it. The only downfall to that is it's bad for the movie theaters, I think, which suck.
Most definitely.
Because pretty much where we're at is I think Marvel is the only thing saving the theaters right now.
Yeah, they're constant movies every month or every 2 months.
Yeah, which they haven't been doing that so far, have they? Or have I just not been paying attention?
So,
honestly,
honestly,
Endgame was the end for me.
Yeah, no pun intended. They got Captain America, which I did not see.
Same. I love how we started out with like, how are the movies this year? We both like, we haven't seen them.
And the majority of the movies, I keep up with reviews. Majority of the movies, people like.
Yes.
Sure, some movies kind of ain't going to do as hot as others. But there's a thing with Marvel that I get, with their whole reaching the right audience. They want to make sure they make the money. I would have seen Captain America if Red Hulk wasn't in the fucking trailer.
Yeah, they really like to spoil shit.
They show a lot of stuff in the trailers. Like with the new Fantastic Four, looks phenomenal. Can't wait to see it.
Yes.
But then putting Galactus like in the trailers was like, okay, the shadow is perfect.
Yeah, the shadow was enough. That's all we need to know. But then all of a sudden you got him looking in the window and it's like,
yeah. And then the new trailer, he was like walking through the city and it's like, oh shit. So he's already destroying shit. Okay.
Yeah. So we got it that he makes it to Earth.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, I'm, I don't know. It's the whole, cool. I've been hearing a lot of good things with theaters, but like the thing with the Minecraft movie. Yeah, it's about to make $10 million, but I think it's billion or million.
Oh, million for sure.
Yeah,
probably over.
Million, not billion.
it's probably right around. Probably 100 million.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, it's like that only brought in a bunch of people because they all wanted to get behind the meme.
Yeah,
the chicken jockey meme and whatnot. Because we were gonna go see Warfare. It just came out it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 2 weeks ago. It was in theaters 2 weeks ago. And I think we said it in the last episode. We were like, oh, we're going to go see this movie, or we talked about it. And we were planning it for this Friday, and it's not even scheduled. On the app, I was like, oh, maybe it's on the website. And I looked on the website, nothing for Friday or Thursday.
Thursday blows my mind because usually they'll have movies leave on Thursday. And then the premieres, sometimes premieres are on Thursday, but still, for it to be gone in 2 weeks, just...
Yeah, because I think it moved out of the way for the accountant, and
Oh,
Sinners.
that's out already?
Yeah.
The Accountant, huh? That was a good one. The first one.
It's been a while because it was old.
Ben Affleck,
Not
right?
old. Yeah, Ben Affleck, and this has Ben Affleck and
John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I love him in anything he plays, honestly.
Fury, great Punisher.
He's a great Punisher.
Shane in The Walking Dead.
Shane should have won. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What do you? He should. He didn't die that fast in the comics, did he?
Honestly,
I don't remember.
I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've read some of the comics of The Walking Dead. I don't know.
I
honestly.
wish he didn't die.
Yeah.
Granted, he
same.
made Rick kill him, I guess.
Yeah, he made Rick who the Rick is now that we know.
Yeah. Because wasn't there like a whole thing to where he didn't have his gun loaded at all, and he wanted Rick to kill him because I think he wanted him to kill him to make Rick get the mean bone in him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking like 10 years ago shit that I would have known.
It's been so long since I've seen The Walking Dead. I kind of stopped watching. I didn't stop watching. I stopped getting interested in it once Carl died.
Yeah, that's honestly, I tried to pick back up, and then 4 episodes later, Carl dies.
Yeah.
I guess spoilers, I guess.
Yeah, spoilers for 8 years ago.
After that, I'm like, now I got to sit through the rest of the season with a broken man,
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is going to be a sob fest. I mean, granted, I would be the same if I lost my
It was
child.
good, yeah, for sure. Same. I'd be soft fest.
The way he died was stupid.
Well, dude, I used to keep up to date with this group. If you guys watched Walking Dead and you guys were on Facebook at the time, some of you probably know the Spoiling Dead fans. They would post spoilers like months prior. Like they had someone working on set. Like someone who worked on set owned this page or something. That's my theory because everything they fucking said became true. I don't know how, and it was months in advance. And I read Carl gets bit and dies. I was like, bullshit. This the one where you guys are wrong. Wrong. And I knew about it the whole entire year. And then it came out. And I was like, damn. Wow.
Yeah.
Carl, he's a final survivor in the comics.
Oh, is he really?
Yes, bro.
Bro, why didn't they? I mean, was it? That would have been so much better.
Well, not Robert Kirkman. The other dude that no one likes. He had a bone to pick with Chandler Riggs. I think that's his name. Yeah, Chandler Riggs, the dude who plays Carl.
Yeah.
On his 18th birthday.
Oh no.
He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna kill you off."
You just didn't like him?
I don't think he liked him.
That's shitty.
Yeah,
that's a bad call. Which, granted, I mean,
Scott Gimple.
Oh, okay.
That's his name.
Yeah, that's so shitty. At least follow the comics.
For sure.
Because that's what they're doing in at least Invincible.
Oh, yeah.
Invincible's doing really well.
Yeah. Invincible's following everything to a T.
And I feel like if they... I wonder what else they changed. Because I honestly, I didn't know Walking Dead was a comic for 5 seasons.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So yeah. I actually need to go back and read the comics because I've heard so many good things.
Another thing of theaters, bro. The Rick movies were supposed to come to theaters. Like he wasn't even supposed to.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought like the big what was it? The latest one I thought was gonna be in movies in the theater.
The Last of Us, or not The Last of Us, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live.
The Ones Who Live. Yeah, I heard that was coming to theaters.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
supposed to be a
I'm
trilogy.
Like, where's it at?
It's supposed to be a trilogy. And then they were like, you know what?
Money.
We can't do this. Let's make a TV show. And I didn't watch the TV show.
Well, apparently they're doing another season.
Oh, wow. I know at the end, Rick reunited with his family.
Yeah.
Which is like, dude.
Stupid. Kill them all.
What the fuck?
Send a nuke.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, so pretty much I think with them taking movies out and putting them straight to streaming platforms is going to be the downfall of the movie theater.
That too, and it's going to be a downfall of a lot of less known productions. Like, you got Warner Brothers, they're huge, but like and A24 is huge too, Blumhouse and all of them. But some of them that put out movies, they need to stay in the movie theaters so they make their money back.
Exactly.
Not everyone is going to sit there and be like, well, it's on streaming now. I can wait, or I can buy it for $20 in my own house. But you got to take that in consideration of the cut that the streaming service gets.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the portion that the production team gets that produced the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
Well, if you really think about it, I mean, what was it? I guess I should have looked it up because I didn't even think about it till now. But what's the difference when it was VHS or DVD?
Yeah.
I never thought about it until like now because I mean, I wonder what the difference is in a way.
Well, I think. Wait, what do you mean? Like when
I
the
guess
DVDs come out?
when it would like so way back when we were younger to where when the movie would get out of the theater, it'd come out to VHS or it'd come out to DVD.
It'd be like it was like 6 months after.
Damn.
After it left the theater, yeah.
We're already in week 3 and I expected Warfare on HBO.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely sucks that theaters are somewhat going downhill. I wouldn't say they're necessarily going downhill, but they're on the path of traveling downhill.
Yeah, because, I mean, Thunderbolts, this next weekend is when it comes out, or next week, or Thursday.
Yeah, and we'll have a review.
Yeah, we're going to go see that.
On Friday or Saturday, maybe Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, it should be the following, it should be whatever day after next Thursday, which actually this comes out the week of, so you'll see it very soon.
Yeah. Turn on notifications.
So Thunderbolts, we've been hearing a lot of good reviews and whatnot.
Yes.
From them, which is awesome for this Marvel movie. When I first saw the trailer, I didn't know what the hell it was.
Yeah, the first trailer definitely didn't do it justice. I was like, oh, I'm gonna
not
pass.
at all. Because I saw it was what is it? It's not Captain Soldier. It's
Captain Agent.
Agent. I think it is Agent.
It's
something Agent.
Yeah.
When I saw him in it, I'm like, I'm sold. And then the Red Guardian.
Yeah.
Extra sold.
Yeah.
Ready for this. It's gonna be exciting because I think just from the second trailer, I think when it finally came out, it just that instantly sold me because it's a typical you put a bunch of heroes together and you're just gonna have a great time. Especially all of these guys, they're almost like anti-heroes in a way.
Yeah, it's like a anti-hero Young Avengers kind of thing, and yeah, I'm thrilled.
Pretty much, I guess in a way, they're all misfits.
Yeah,
in the Marvel universe.
That's a good term to use.
And to be honest, because I think it was I'm trying to figure out when they started. I think it was with the Winter Soldier show. When the girl was going and recruiting everybody, and that was the first time.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, and that was the first time I was like, okay, we can finally start picking up on stuff because they never really were doing that after Marvel movies, after Endgame, because there was nothing to lead up to. But now, because she was there, then at the end of Black Widow, and then at the end of, I think that was it was Winter Soldier, Black Widow, and then I think there was one more cameo she was in.
Which one's this? That
older
lady?
The older lady that was recruiting everybody.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember what movie.
Was she in a movie?
I think so. I think it was a post-credit scene.
I think it was Black Widow because she went up to I love how I can't think of these people's names as soon as it comes to me. Black Widow's sister.
I think it's White Widow.
Is it White Widow?
I think the blonde chick. The blonde.
Oh, the blonde chick. Yeah.
White Widow. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she went up to her and recruited her and all this stuff. But no, that movie is gonna be amazing. I'm super excited. And then we got early reviews and whatnot.
I hear it's really emotional.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to be emotional because following back to Knuckles FM when we did the live stream talking about the chairs.
The Marvel when they did that 8-hour live stream.
The Doomsday review. They revealed, I think, 90% of the cast for Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring that up. When you mentioned it was sad, I'm like, I wonder how it's sad when they've already confirmed all these people live.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, something must happen to someone, maybe a surprise in the movie. I don't know. But yeah, I hear the reviews for the movie are great, and it makes me more excited to go see it.
Was Bucky
Bucky's
confirmed?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I was gonna say like
Bucky,
maybe it was
Bucky's
him.
confirmed. I'm for it. I think.
Yeah, because it was him, Red Guardian. Yeah, it was mainly majority of the cast. Besides, I think 2, which I don't think. Ghost, is it Ghost or is it Echo? Not Echo. It was Ghost.
It's probably Ghost. Yeah.
I don't know. She could die. I don't know. I could give two
Yeah.
shits about her. To be honest.
Sebastian Stan was confirmed.
Yeah.
Which is Bucky Barnes.
Gotcha. But we got some quotes. It was best MCU film in a long while. Thunderbolts is easily one of the best MCU movies in a long time. Maybe one of my new personal faves. Thunderbolts isn't just the best Marvel movie in a while. It flat out top tier Marvel.
Wow.
I haven't felt this giddy leaving an MCU movie in years. It's top shelf Marvel. Which, hearing the whole giddy part means like they gotta have like a good ending with a great post credit scene. Did you get spoiled?
I did not get spoiled.
Oh, okay.
But I have speculations of what could be the post-credit scene. There's probably 2. There's usually like a post-credit scene, then a mid-post-credit scene.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, I would say Jeffrey Dean Morgan shows up. Or not Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Robbie Downey Jr. My bad. Wrong universe. We're talking about The Walking Dead. Get out of that headspace.
Yeah, that would be funny. I could see it. Because I bet they're going to start. Because, okay, so this comes out. And then what other Marvel movies come out before Thunderbolts? Or before Doomsday? So we got Thunderbolts.
Maybe Ironheart, which is...
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't want to go see that one. This looks, maybe if I was a little kid again, sure, I'd go see it.
It looks cool, but I'm gonna wait. This is where we just went on how movie theaters are dying, and I'm advocating it now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that shit to come out. And
it just doesn't look good for my taste,
It doesn't. I mean, it's cool. It's a robot.
Yeah,
it's a girl
a mech suit, basically.
In a mech suit, and she's flipping cars.
Yeah,
I already seen this in Iron Man.
Yeah, right.
So Ironheart possibly. Is it?
I know Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, which we'll get right into that after we figure this out. And then it's Doomsday, I think, because that comes out next May. Correct?
Damn, really?
I think it is. That could be spelling misinformation.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, it's like I said, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Ironheart, which comes out in June.
Okay.
So that comes out before Fantastic Four. And then, Doomsday in May.
Jeez. So only 3 movies.
Yeah. So that's what makes me think it's going to, because, listen, I'm not excited for Ironheart. I don't think everyone else would be posting on Twitter in the reviews like, oh my God, yeah, they teased Ironheart at the end. Let's go.
Oh my God. If they teased Ironheart at the end of Thunderbolts, I will ask for my money back.
And maybe it's not even a tease of like a future film. Maybe it's a surprising role of like Chris Evans, Thor, the Incredible Hulk. Maybe it's someone that we already seen that we haven't seen in a while.
I wouldn't be mad.
No, God, no. I'd be excited.
Yeah, because I wonder, it's got to take the turn. It's got to bring up Doomsday because, that's like the next big Marvel project. So you would think, like, with Thunderbolts and these people already casted in it, something's got to happen.
Yeah,
or whatnot.
Or Fantastic Four. Maybe they fucking are like, hey, we're on
it could
Earth
be
now.
Like, hey, we need your help.
Because it is rumored that at the end of Fantastic Four, theorized, not rumored, that somehow they're going to come to our universe because they are going to be in Doomsday.
Yeah, true.
We've seen their names on the chairs. So I don't know. Maybe they'll come in right at the beginning of Doomsday. I could see them doing that, like setting up the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom that way. But I think you need to introduce Doctor Doom before Doomsday.
Yes. You know what's wild? because Pedro Pascal was also confirmed for
Yeah.
Doomsday. Second Marvel movie in. He's in like probably the most important Marvel movie.
Two huge Marvel movies. I mean, Reed Richards is a very powerful character, very important character in the Marvel universe. One of the smartest man alive.
Yeah, which it just dawned on me on how like what I don't know if I'm ready for him in Marvel.
Yeah, it's gonna feel a little bit different, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. So going with they just released the newest trailer for Fantastic Four about a week ago, and honestly, this trailer has gotten me more hyped than the other one. I mean, granted, the other one looked amazing. They're both good.
I mean, they finally showed his powers.
Bro, I was worried because some of the theories were like everyone got their powers but him, and I'm like, I do not want to go through a whole hour of him being like, I didn't get my powers.
Yeah, that or
I'll be the guy in the chair.
Yeah, right. That or it was like so bad effects that they didn't want to show it.
True,
but honestly, I think it looked
pretty good.
One of the best stretching powers we've seen.
I mean, granted, they did it very well in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness was.
I have faith.
Was really good. Oh yeah, me too.
The costumes like I love it. Like I honestly might be wearing a Fantastic Four costume when we do that review.
Oh yeah,
it looks good. Storm, is he? I guess I'm not like the huge Fantastic Four comic reader.
Johnny Storm.
Yeah, so he is always like a cocky guy.
He's like a playboy.
I don't see that
playboy. Like he knows he's good looking.
So Chris Evans did a very good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He did a great job at Johnny Storm in like 2004, whenever it was.
I can't remember his actual name. The guy
Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. That's it. Quinn. I don't see him doing that. Granted, the only project I've ever seen him in was Stranger Things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he was in Dungeons and Dragons too.
That's a movie I started, and then something emergency happened at the house, and I had to stop watching. And I was like, "Gosh darn it!"
Yeah, I seen bits and pieces of it. I fell asleep during it, but it happens to me with a lot of movies. I work night shift, so when I'm off and I'm laying down in bed, I typically fall asleep. But it was pretty good from what I've seen.
He looked good in the trailers.
Yeah, he looks like a good Johnny Storm. What sold me was. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, go check it out and come back. Sue's pregnant.
Was she in the trailer? What?
Yeah, they announced like, oh hey, I'm pregnant, because they can. Johnny reads it on her face, and she's like, yeah, we're pregnant, and they're like, he goes up to the Thane. I forget the Thane's name. The like his real name. Anyway, he's like, we're gonna be great uncles. You're gonna be a great mom. And he looks at Reed and he's like, I can't say the same about you. I mean, he doesn't say exactly that.
I guess I skipped off the trailer because I don't like watching trailers anymore.
Yeah.
They just give away too much stuff.
They do.
But that's wild. I wonder how they're going to do that.
So, in the comics, their child is one of the strongest characters in all of Marvel.
Okay.
He gets Franklin Richards. Yeah, Franklin Richards. I forget his powers, but they are insane. Very insane. And depending on how far along Doomsday is in the future of the MCU, if she has her child and they skip a few years and he gets his powers, like say he's like 5 or 6 years old, I can see Dr. Doom going after
that could be a good plot point for sure.
To get back at Reed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then now we know for a fact there's going to be a time jump in the beginning of the movie.
What do you mean?
If they don't even show, because I don't know, they've done it enough to where they show how they get their powers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They've done it enough to where they don't need to necessarily.
But in the scene, they're going up in space.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's like if it's a like during the intro they do it and then they just skip 8 years or 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could see
they got their power. Like, here it is. Now we're 5 years into the future.
Right. Yeah, because they have merchandise.
Exactly.
They're on the back of cereal boxes In the first trailer, we seen a Halloween, the kids wearing Thane mask.
Yeah, true. The Thing doll.
Yeah, they have the Thane doll. They're just they're well known. They're more of celebrities,
True.
more than anything.
Yeah, it just the way that whole universe looks. The coloring is amazing.
Oh yeah, I love the coloring. It's like a futuristic 60s. It's like
Exactly.
if I was born in the 60s and I was very rich and very famous and had the technology to create something, I would want to create what I think the future looks like. And that's, I think, their goal, and I'm all for it.
Oh, 100%. It all looks good. The costumes, amazing.
Yeah,
I love it. But I do wonder if that will be Reed Richards' Doom's post-credit scene, maybe? He steals his baby?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
That
would be crazy.
Which then makes me wonder, going back to Thunderbolts, because there was Sentry. Is it Sentry?
Yeah.
He's going to be for the Doomsday. I wonder.
I think so. I got all of them down on my phone.
If he was, now I'm starting to think post-credit scene, Doom shows up and takes Sentry, because I wonder if that's his, like...
Who was Paulman?
Yeah. I wonder if that's what's going to happen, is Doom's going to show up and take him.
That would be crazy. It's like a split reality. It shows up, and then Doom, like, grabs him and, like, goes back into some, like, different reality maybe that he's building or something. I don't know.
True. I'm
very
just excited
yes.
for it. Like I haven't been this excited for Marvel in so long.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've been excited for Marvel.
And what sucks is that we got Fantastic Four and then Thunderbolts and then nothing. I mean Ironheart.
Ironheart. Woohoo.
Yeah, but then nothing for a year, and it's like, oh dang it. Which I can manage.
Oh yeah, I can manage for sure. And trust me, we don't hate the fact that Ironheart is a woman styled movie. It's just, hey, if I was like 11 or 12, oh, you bet your ass I'd be excited for that one.
Yeah.
But it's like it's driven for kids, I feel like. I feel like that's
it definitely looks more like a big robot.
It's like
Smash. Well, who would her villain even be?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I haven't even seen
I guess
the trailer.
it depends on the villain. If the villain's worth a shit, then maybe.
Oh, yeah, if the villain's like Galactus and Doctor Doom, I'd go see it.
If she's not fighting another variant of Thanos,
yeah,
I ain't going.
Imagine.
But speaking of, so Fantastic Four comes out this summer. But following, I think it was 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after?
2 weeks after Superman, I think. I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah, so Superman comes out July 11th, 2025, and then Fantastic Four the 25th of 2025. So just 2 weeks apart.
Yeah,
just 2 weeks apart.
That's going to be an amazing month.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Going on to Superman now, jumping from Marvel. I feel like it's all the Marvel talk we have.
Oh, yeah.
Superman. This movie looks amazing.
Phenomenal. Very excited for it.
Another good-looking film. Of course, people are going to complain about how when they were healing him with the sun and whatnot, and which I'm like, how are you guys complaining about this? Like,
comic accurate, though.
Exactly. It's like, it was fine with me.
Just because he's invulnerable, basically, except kryptonite, like, man, if he breaks a bone and gets real fucked up, like they said he had internal lung damage, internal bleeding, broken ribs, he's not immortal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he can feel pain.
He has died.
Yeah.
We have seen this.
Yes. So
a lot.
When the sun is healing him, he's going to feel that.
Yes. I had nothing wrong with it.
No.
I thought the trailer showed, like, I feel like it was almost overwhelming for the amount that was in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we have
a lot of characters.
Big dragon.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Yep.
All this shit.
I actually am digging the Lex Luthor choice.
Yes, he is a very good actor. He was in Nosferatu, did really good in that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is this the same guy? I think he was in maybe. I think he might have been in American Horror Story.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. If he was in Nosferatu, I could definitely see him being in it.
Yeah, that's what made me
I'll say we'll find out his name here.
No, Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah. If there's one thing that I'm going to get better at by the end of the year with this podcast, is I'm going to know the names of people and whatnot.
He was an X-Men and...
Yeah, he was an X-Men. He was Beast.
Was he Beast?
I think he was.
I think he was... he wasn't Pyro, 'cause Pyro showed up in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Let's see. He was Beast.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Yeah, he was a young version of Beast.
But this version, him playing Lex Luthor, is definitely better than the last in the Snyderverse Lex Luthor. Nothing wrong with him.
I loved that version of
if
Lex
he was
Luthor.
a little taller and more like, because in the comics and cartoons, Lex is a beast.
Oh yeah.
And then we got this little small fry.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad.
I like the actor. I think that's why
I did like
I'm
the actor
biased
sold
towards it
very
and,
well.
Yeah, I digged it. I wish Snyder would have got the praise that he should have.
I wish we could have seen more of the DC universe under Snyder for a little while.
Yeah,
you can't just tease Deathstroke like that.
Yeah,
and then
have you seen the like the drawing board? Batman versus Deathstroke.
I remember you talking about it.
And like someone posted a video of like the drawings that they had, and bro, it like they put music behind it and everything.
Oh, really?
Dude, the fight looked insane.
Dang,
it looked so cool. Granted, my favorite Batman. Hate me all you want. Please don't.
Ben Affleck.
It's Ben Affleck.
Bro, he is just the best looking, and just he's the best when it comes to all of the Batmans.
I don't think he's the best Bruce Wayne, but as far as like a developed older Batman,
yes,
he plays it perfect. He's done with the bullshit. He's done with the Joker killing people.
Yep.
And I like this twist in that universe where they killed Dick Grayson and not Jason Todd. Jason Todd's my favorite Robin.
Yeah.
But I really would have loved to see if Dick Grayson came back as like a Red Hood.
It would have been so nice to just see something of Robin and more of that Batman instead of the more that we got in the Flash movie.
Yeah.
And whatnot. That was kind of like, okay, what are we doing here?
Well, they had the Joker, Jared Leto Joker too, was a great Joker. I
needed more.
Did you watch the Snyder cut version of Justice League?
No, because it wasn't wide. It wasn't a wide angle.
You need to give it a shot.
Bro, I was going to.
It's like 5 hours
5 hours long, and it bugged me so fucking much. I'm like, gosh darn it.
There's a scene in the movie where Joker and Batman are talking.
Yeah, in the Wasteland.
The Wasteland.
I've seen clips, so I know what you're talking about.
He's like, you shouldn't have sent a boy wonder to do a man's job.
Mm-hmm.
That shit.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the Joker. That's Batman. It was phenomenal. I liked Henry Cavill's Superman, but I have high hopes for the Superman.
True. This Superman looks good, and it feels like a new beginning.
It's bright. It's not dark and gritty, which I liked. Don't get me wrong. I liked the version of Man of Steel, but I like the bright, vibrant music soundtrack that James Gunn approaches in his films, and I have high hopes for it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to. I don't know. It's for a new generation too. That's gonna be the other thing. This is gonna be the new generation's Superman.
Yeah,
and honestly, they got lucky. They are getting a banger of a movie, especially with we're already getting like. Normally, I feel like it wouldn't be until I don't know. Maybe I guess always first movie Superman gets his shit kicked in.
Yeah,
and whatnot. But this one, he's actually gonna go through it. and it's going to be very interesting to see this version of Superman and whatnot. Because the movie, from the trailers, it looks phenomenal. So I'm very excited to see what we get.
Yeah.
With this, because who is the main? Would Lex be the main? You think?
So there is snippets of someone that is walking with Lex and the soldiers that Lex hires. He's all in black and has a U outlined.
Yep.
A lot of people are thinking maybe it is a clone of Superman, but with a twist of Ultraman. Ooh. Ultraman is a alternate reality version of Superman who is evil, but they think James Gunn is twisting things around and mixing the clone of Superman that is made by Lex. I forget his name. Bizarro, I believe. He becomes in. He basically it's a clone of Superman, but becomes Bizarro, and yeah. But I think they're
very
twisting
interesting.
It and kind of like mixing it into one.
Yeah, it's very for the first movie with James Gunn Superman that we're getting a clone Superman.
Yeah,
if that is what it is, it's gonna be sick.
Get Hawk Girl.
Oh yeah, I saw that Hawk Girl was Green Lantern.
Green Lantern
with the bowl cut.
Yeah, Kyle. No, it's not Kyle Gardner. I forget that the version of it. I'm excited for that Green Lantern. He's funny. And the dude who's playing him. I'm excited for that. There's a dude who is purple and orange, and a lot of people thought it was fuck man, drawing a blank on the character's names.
I love it. It's always whenever we hit record.
The alien guy who comes down.
Martian Man?
No.
Manhunter?
No. Evil.
I think I saw a snippet of it. I know what picture you're talking about.
You ever played Injustice 2?
Yeah.
Main villain.
Oh, the 3 dot.
Yeah. Brainiac.
Brainiac's in here, you think?
A lot of people thought it was Brainiac in the trailer, but it is a hero who is, I forget his name, something with an M. Very interesting character, just show up inside of a Superman movie. But he's all white. His face is like kind of fucked up. Half orange, half purple on his suit. I forget his name, but he's in it. It's gonna be him, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, Superman, and Mr. Terrific. I think that's his name. The black guy with the who's like technology.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that'll be very interesting, to be honest.
And then we have Supergirl next year.
Oh, yeah. I think I have been seeing some filming and whatnot.
Yeah. Lobo.
She looks like she'll be a great Supergirl.
Oh, yeah.
Lobo?
Excited. Yeah.
He's played. Do you think he's getting played by Jason?
He is.
Momoa? Oh, that's going to be sick.
Yep, he is.
Jason's just really good.
And that was his dream cast for being in DC. Before he was Aquaman, he wanted to be Lobo.
I mean, hey, he's going to do a good Lobo.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jason Momoa, did you see there's some rumors to where his character in Minecraft?
I seen it.
Yeah. Do you think we talk about that or no?
Yeah, they did the YouTubers accurate, didn't they?
Darn it.
Yeah, I say we kind of skip over that
That's
one.
That's fine. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you've seen the TikToks and the theories, you know what we're talking about. When you go to bed at night, what do you have?
There's another movie trailer that just got dropped. It was Predator Badlands.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I don't know anything.
I was gonna say
that world. So
yeah, that was one thing. Like I love Alien and Predator.
Just got a tattoo of an alien.
Yeah.
Very sick.
Look at that.
Oh, very, very sick. Face hugger, right?
Yep, face hugger.
Yeah.
On my knee hugger.
There you go. Tree hugger.
So the new Predator Badlands came out, and in the trailer, it pretty much showed there's this young Predator. He got outcasted, so he got sent out, and he's defending for himself with this woman who's in it. But then we learn that she is an android who that android style pretty much is from the Alien Romulus universe, the Wayland Yutani Corp. This deal because when her eyes go white, you see this logo.
See, I didn't know that was it until you told me. I just thought her eyes went white. Yep. I was like, oh, what the hell? She had pretty powers or something?
She was something with her settings or something was resetting. And her jacket had the logo on the side. Oh. You had to like pause and see it.
Right, yeah.
I've seen some TikToks on it. But the fact that's going to be in the movies got me super excited because Alien Romulus was a great movie. And I think this is starting to tease a little bit of Alien versus Predator.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
I think they'll actually do it good this time because I think it was damn near all of them. They're all dark as shit, and you cannot see anything of what is happening. I mean, granted, it was really cool, and we got a face hugger went on one of the the Predators, and we got like a Predator Alien.
Oh damn, mix. That's cool. It's
like a hybrid. It was really cool. But so that comes out. I didn't even see when it comes out because I was too giddy on it. I just like, I don't want to give away too much.
Right.
But that movie looks amazing. That's about to come out. And then we're getting the Predator fans are eating well because they announced the anime.
Yeah, it's like a anthology, ain't it? There's like 3 different stories, like samurai, soldiers, and like World War II and shit.
It's focusing on this one Predator that went through all these generations. He came down and fought Vikings, samurai, and then he came down and was fighting, I don't know if it was Germans or American, during World War II.
Wow. They better do it right and do the Nazis.
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome.
Like he joins the American team or something, you know?
He's on
Give this man a gun.
The cool part about the animation style that they're going for, like it's like an R-rated, so they're like going. There is a spear they got into, like he threw his spear into this man and he got stuck on the wall and it like bladed out, so it cut the man completely in half. So they're gonna go dark.
Oh yeah,
with this, and the Predator looks sick. He's like a Hulk.
Oh damn. Okay.
So I'm excited to see him fight the Viking. I feel like he'll lose to the Vikings.
I seen the big Predator. I know what you're talking about now. I mean, I knew what you were talking about, but I know I have seen that scene. So
yeah, so it'll be really good. Which I think. Have you seen the movie Prey? It was the Predator movie that came out on Hulu.
It involved like a little girl.
It was some tribe, Indian tribe,
like
I think.
Basically like an Avatar kind of tribe thing.
Yeah, in a way.
Not like the Airbender, but like
yeah.
Like some native. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I remember when it did come out.
Highly recommend it. Honestly, it was very interesting to see this. This alien version was sick. But anyway, I was I don't know why I went on that tangent, but then I forgot I was supposed to talk about this part in the trailer. In the beginning, you see the trophy case, which they collect skulls.
Yeah,
all these skulls are very interesting. We got a T-Rex skull.
Seen that.
There's a gorilla skull, which they're kind of wondering if this is jumping into same universe styles to where he went to the world of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So that
would be sick.
Possibly. And then there's one alien skull that looks like the alien head from Independence Day.
I also seen that, and then a lot of people are saying either Independence Day or World of War at Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Like those aliens.
Yeah, that movie scared me.
Dude, yeah, when I was a little kid, that was Tom Cruise, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. But yeah, I seen Independence Day, and some people were theorizing that it was that movie. I forget the name of it. It's either War at Worlds or something like that. The one with Tom Cruise.
Also interesting, the fucking dinosaur, the T-Rex.
Yeah. That was. I seen that. I'm like, damn.
It's just very interesting because I hope that'd be just really cool. We went down to the Planet of the Apes and just killed a gorilla.
Yeah, that would be sick.
So Predator fans will be eaten very well. And then I think Alien Earth comes out this summer too, which is a TV show on Hulu where aliens come to Earth. from the this universe, these
Oh,
aliens.
I seen the trailer,
Mhm.
or not trailer, but like a poster.
Yep.
And the alien's mouth was open, and it was like the Earth. And okay, I did see that.
I'm very interested on how, I
Yeah.
guess, because this would have to either be like Wayland Corp would bring down the alien to Earth to their base, but in Aliens 3, they kind of like went to Earth, so it could be that too.
Oh, huh.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I've never seen an alien movie or
I
a
recommend
Predator
them.
movie.
I definitely start with, because you were talking how you wanted to do the where you see they're called engineers, the big blue guy.
Yeah. Those looked really
Start
cool.
with Prometheus,
Okay.
and then Covenant, then Alien 1, or just Alien, and then Alien Romulus.
Okay, that's like the order.
That would be, honestly, I think, the best order, because
Okay,
they're all
the most,
banger
like,
movies.
understanding, yeah.
Alien 2,
Yeah.
This is when you start adding a shit ton of aliens and guns, and it's cheesy.
Okay. Yeah.
Very cheesy. Alien
Yeah.
3, don't waste your time.
They all had those movies back in the day with like Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
Jason went to space. Hell, even the Leprechaun
This is
went
Jason
to space.
went to space level.
Okay.
Fucking like
Yeah.
what the fuck am I
What are
looking
we
at?
doing here?
Yeah. Well, you got Alien 2 has the guy who plays Hellboy.
The old one or the new one?
The older one.
Okay, so
I forget his name.
of
course.
he played Clay in the Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, he's in this movie.
Robert, maybe. No, I forget his name. I know who you're talking about though.
He's in this movie. It's just all cheesy, like
Right.
it's so cheesy. But I mean, honestly, for a good laugh, it's pretty funny. Yeah, Alien and Predators were eating good this year.
Oh yeah, sounds like it. You sold me. I want to get into it now.
I highly recommend it. Also, I guess we talked about it before this podcast, before we started. The new movie Weapons. They just released the trailer not too long ago. It just shows, it's like a news broadcast of like talking about these kids going missing at 2:00 in the morning.
2:17.
Yeah, 2:17.
Which is crazy to think about because, I don't know if this ever happens to you, but when I look at the time, sometime throughout the day, it is usually the same three numbers, or I see a continuous, three numbers. In mine, my whole life has always been 2:17.
That is,
And if you think about it, it's crazy, bro.
yeah, you're actually, I didn't even think about that part.
I do damage in a game. I do bad on Warzone. I look at my damage, 217. What the fuck is that? Am I about to go missing?
Yeah, I think you're too old now.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you could have, because I guess from what people have already, like, because they released like a website as well.
Yeah, you're
like
telling me about that before this.
And the guy who directed it, he is the same director as Barbarian, which I enjoyed the movie. John didn't enjoy it that much.
I didn't mind it. It just it wasn't what I expected.
Once they got outside of the house, which in the tunnels was the danger, exciting part.
Yeah, for sure.
But once they got outside, it's kind of like, okay, she got away. Now she's hiding with a hobo.
Yeah.
And this monster just ripped through the wall and beat the man to death with his legs.
Right.
Like, what?
There are good jump scares in that movie, though.
Really
like,
good.
Genuinely good jump scares.
Yeah, we both went into it not knowing.
Yeah, I think everyone did. The trailers were so misleading. It was
I was not expecting
crazy.
to watch this giant I don't even know what you call the monster girl.
A baby grown up into like
a barbarian.
Yeah, literally.
And I think there was something to where if you spell it out, it spells Airbnb.
That makes sense.
I think of that. Nope, I'm just stupid.
It made sense. It was a nice little theory.
But there was like a link that they sent out with it when they released the trailer. And it was like news articles and all this stuff about the world and like what's happening. Like these kids are going missing at 2:17, and there's like footage of them on Ring cameras. They're running with their arms out, which that could only mean there's an entity there with them, running with them, but you just can't see it on camera.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
So it carries them out to the woods, and then apparently they come back. The kids do, but it's almost like like they possessed them, or like
Kind of like that episode in Shout Out Creepcast, but where the dog goes missing
yes,
and comes back.
something like that. I think. I just know like the kids, I guess, come back, but they're all like possessed or like it's weird. Like it's
Right.
like, what were you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
But there was in the article they talk about this. They found a woman, or they found tunnels underneath this man's home, and they realized what this man was doing, which is barbarian. So this takes place same universe, which is very interesting because I wonder if he's going to. He's already making another movie, and he's going to be rebooting the Resident Evil.
Oh shit, that's who's doing that?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, there was a big bidding war for this movie.
This one?
Yeah, the weapons movie. There was Jordan Peele was trying to get it for his company, like his production deal.
That would have been cool.
But he lost, and he then fired his manager that he was with for like 20 years because of this.
Damn.
Wow. So
Wow.
this horror movie looks amazing. Honestly, this is one I will go see opening night.
Oh yeah, for sure. That sounds good.
It's like an ARG style story and whatnot.
I mean, it has to be good horror, like a good horror film. If Jordan Peele is upset, that
he
didn't
wanted
get
it.
He wanted it that bad to where he was like, "You dumb,
and
dumbass, like
I
you're
think-
fired."
I don't remember who else. It was Warner Bros. And someone else.
I'm glad Warner Bros. Didn't get it.
No, like they got it.
Oh,
Like,
they
it was
did?
them and this person.
Oh, okay. As long as this person that did Barbarian is doing it, then
Yeah, it
That's
should
all
still
right.
be fine.
oh yeah,
Hopefully.
for sure, it looks good.
But like this movie wasn't supposed to come out for another year, but it got pushed to August.
Oh shit! So it comes out.
Yeah, it comes out
August.
this year in August.
Wow, bangers! This summer is fucking
It-
on
it's
top of
lined
shit. God
up.
dang.
That's all exactly I know that is coming out this summer. Obviously, I have to look more into it and whatnot. But you brought up they just announced Toy Story 5.
Yeah. Well, I've known about Toy Story 5. I've seen Tim Allen and is not about to say Tom Cruise. The dude who plays
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. That's what it was. I knew it was Tom. They talked about it a few months ago, but here recently, I think it was Tim Allen that was talking about how Buzz Lightyear, Woody, and Jesse are all reunited, and Buzz Lightyear has a really big role at the beginning of the film. I guess Buzz Lightyear is being made, or they're making more toys of Buzz Lightyear, kind of like they did in number 2, where they modified that belt.
Yep.
But this time, I think it's going to be something to do with technology, because I heard the film is about kids playing with technology more than toys. And the only way I could kind of see them making Buzz Lightyear a big character at the beginning was them introducing like a kind of like Megan in a way.
Yeah.
But with toys and Buzz Lightyear. So Buzz Lightyear, these new models, maybe with this technology, AI or something, they go kind of like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say evil because it's still a kid's movie, but they're just not the most friendly as we see the regular Buzz Lightyear. And then to kick it all off into kind of a controversial thing that we thought, Jesse is going to be the main character, supposedly. Maybe this Buzz Lightyear is like a side plot in the story. You know, you kind of got those in these typical movies. But as far as like the main character, supposedly it's Jesse. I don't know how. It's always been theorized that Andy's mom was Jesse's owner when they were kids, as we've seen like her backstory and Toy Story 2. Kind of the characters kind of look the same, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be anything revolving around that because one, Andy's mom is nowhere in the picture. She might even be dead by now in this story. Who knows? And if it was Jesse or if it was Andy's mom's toy, she would have realized in Toy Story 2 when they brought her home.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see kind of curious about it because I don't know if you've seen Toy Story 4. But
I don't. I don't think I did. I think I saw Toy Story 3, and I was like, all right, that was enough.
Toy Story 3 was good.
Yeah, it made me cry.
It made me cry in the theater when I was a little kid, bro. I looked at my mom. I was like, they're killing them? What? I saw it in 3D too.
I think I don't think I saw it. I do remember I went with my mom as well.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
like, what is happening?
Right.
Why are we doing this?
And
bro?
they're burning them alive. What the hell?
I just know Toy Story 4 takes place where like Woody and Buzz, they get left behind and they're trying to go get, and then you find Spoon. I think that's it.
So, I think it's been a while since I've seen it.
It was one of those. I'm like, I'm too old. I can't.
Yeah, I think
it was like-
Woody gets left behind.
Yes, that was it. Yes, that was correct.
And he
It was at the fair.
Find Spoon, or maybe Buzz does too. Yeah, Buzz does too, I think. I don't know. I didn't like it.
No, I've heard mixed.
Woody stayed behind in like an antique shop because he found Bo Peep.
Oh, okay.
And you find out like Bo Peep's tragic story and like when she got sold back in Toy Story 2.
Oh, that's
or
an
Toy
awesome
Story 3,
callback.
I think. And yeah, like it was good film, but as like kind of like what you said, I'm like, this isn't what I remember when I was younger. Like,
No,
they're steering in the wrong direction of what I don't want to see.
which if this is the toys versus iPads, which I mean I'll see it because I just want to see what
iPad
this,
kids.
Yeah, iPad kids. Which I bet money. Here's where I'm at. I would only nothing wrong with Jesse,
Right, yeah.
but when I was little and they tried to make Jesse's, for me at least, Jesse's backstory, I could give two shits, bro. I was
thought it
like,
was good.
get back to Buzz and them in the vents.
Yeah, see, it was kind of like a wrong place, wrong time. Like,
It was sad.
yeah, it was. If they would have introduced it, like her backstory when we find Woody's backstory, it would have blended in nice.
Yes. It was literally like, I was like, can we just sew Woody's arm back on now?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I'm fucking over this.
And eat these Cheeto Puffs, baby.
Ah, the Cheeto Puffs were so good. Apparently, I don't remember. I saw something to where the guy, I forgot his name, that was selling them, the big fat guy, when he was on the phone.
Ow.
Yeah, when he was on the phone with whoever to sell Woody, it was someone in China, and he said, "Don't touch my mustache," but he just didn't say the guy's name right, so he just said, "Don't touch my mustache" as his name.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, that's a funny catch for sure.
Right, yeah.
But I would bet money because this takes place with Bonnie still.
Yeah, I'm assume so.
If I had to guess, Buzz will go out and do something because I guess these Buzzes are enemies, the bad Buzzes,
Right.
which I'm excited to see.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool.
I bet money Jesse can go out and do whatever because Woody has to stay behind with Bonnie.
Probably.
Maybe. Or it's also because I guess Jesse and Buzz were a thing.
Well, Woody's at the antique shop.
Oh, he's not like with them.
No, he's
Oh, son of a
like,
bitch.
He you know his badge,
Yeah.
his sheriff badge. At the end, he's like, Buzz, I want you to take this
Son of a
because
bitch.
you're the new sheriff.
All right, well, never mind.
Keep Bonnie safe. I think. Don't hold it, guys. Listen. I know Disney or Pixar does their own great thing, but listen, when that movie came out, I was like 24, maybe. I don't know when it came out. We were older.
It had to be.
We were older.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago.
Fuck yeah, maybe 25, 26. But yeah, I don't think Woody's there. If I'm remembering it right, he's in the antique shop with Bo Peep, and it gave Buzz the sheriff badge. It was like, you're in charge now. But
Which
Woody is coming back.
interesting.
I just don't know how.
If I had the bet, if I was a betting man, there's gonna be a whole deal to where they can go walk around freely now because everyone's gonna be glued to their phones, and they're not gonna be paying attention.
That would be insane.
So I bet money that's gonna be a plot point right there. Like,
That would be
everyone's
cool.
looking at their stuff. Like, oh, he's not on his iPad, or what's he watching at 2 a.m.
Was it Meat Cannon who did like the
He did a Buzz. and
yeah,
Woody.
like Woody where he's like, I have Now
Oh,
you have
when he's-
cancer, Andy.
Yeah. Now that you know that we can talk, now you get cancer.
That's why we didn't talk to you this whole time. Yeah, that's a good one.
Holy
That's a good
shit,
one.
that is a good one.
Yeah. I'm excited for Toy Story 5. I don't know when it will come out. Fucking 2027, probably 2000, maybe 2026. I'd hope 2026.
Yeah. You know what we need? Up to.
Up was good. Up was good.
We-
Honestly, I want Wally. Wally 2
We need
was
a Wally
good.
update for sure.
Yeah. I took my first girlfriend ever. I mean, granted, I was in like grade school, but you know, my girlfriend and I.
Yeah.
That's the first movie I ever saw without my parents.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Uptown and where I used to live.
I don't remember what the first movie I went without my parents, and it was very, it's very like interesting. Cause like, oh
Right.
shit, like, what do I do? Yeah, I guess I go this way. I don't know
Right.
what movie I saw by myself, or like I went like on my own with somebody else.
Dude,
It had to be a Marvel movie.
There was another one I saw when I was a little kid. I can't remember what it was, but I went in with like 3 friends, and then like these friends like we weren't friends with them, but we were friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They came in, and we all got kicked out
Ah,
because they were like throwing like the Minecraft movie,
oh,
but they were just being dickheads. And I remember one kid like took my popcorn. I didn't like this kid out of the group, and he spit in my popcorn.
no, you can't do that.
Like, he was like, "Can I have some?" And I'm like, "No, yeah, go get some." You know, what I
And
mean,
he
I'm a
just-
little kid, and it was even the big one, bro. It was like the tube,
Yeah,
and he's like, and spit a big old loogie in my popcorn.
that's fighting.
I was like, well, I mean, I'm 5'7" now, guys, 28. Just imagine me at like 10. I was a very short kid, very scrawny. This kid was pretty fat. He was your typical bully.
Give me your popcorn.
Oh, that's something I'll never forget, bro.
That's funny. Well, I believe we covered everything we talked about. We were going to cover tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm very excited for these future movies and whatnot. Like we said, because I think this comes out. This will be out. I don't know when. You're seeing it now. We got the Thunderbolts review coming out next after this, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss that.
So yeah, this come out like last week of April.
Yeah, this will come out. We're recording this. This will come out next week.
Okay, yeah.
Because we got our first video we ever did,
Yep.
and then this one.
It's like May 30th, May 29th, May 28th, somewhere around there, guys. Hopefully.
May 30th.
Or April.
Oh,
April.
God. I was like, we're not holding on to this for a month.
Yeah.
We're looking at May 2nd or May 3rd. 'Cause
Okay.
That's set. May 3rd is Saturday. May 2nd is Friday, which it all depends. Do we want to wait until people have a chance to see it Friday night? And
Oh,
then do
yeah.
it Saturday.
Oh yeah, we post that shit Friday.
All right, we do that.
Yeah.
If you guys liked what you saw, be sure to like, subscribe. We appreciate you guys. Be sure to follow us at everywhere we have linked downstairs.
Yep.
Downstairs. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. And
Indeed.
yeah, see you guys next time.
Peace.
See. Where's my mouse?